Clements says, what if they made an adult Wind Waker? What ideas could be put into it? Would it be possible? So I've talked about this a little bit. I think, and this was kind of what I said with, like Ubisoft. Recently they made their own Mario game with Mario plus Rabbids, and then Nintendo let them use Star Fox. So what if Nintendo let Ubisoft use Zelda? Which is something that they haven't been able to do yet. But Star Atlas has done really well. Mario plus Rabbids did really well. It did so well they kept on updating it with DLC because the fans liked it so much. So anyways, my answer kind of goes with both of these, because it would sort of be a Wind Waker sequel, but it would also be the type of game that I could see Ubisoft making as a Zelda game. Sort of in the style of like Far Cry or Assassin's Creed, not in the mature way where like you're killing a bunch of people and like there's a bunch of adult references and stuff, but in the idea of like there's a bunch of like towers or outposts that you can go and take over and like reclaim that part of the land. Sort of like when you in Breath of the Wild go to one of the towers and you unlock that part of the map, and then you can go around and like destroy all of the little bokoblin camps. But my ideal would be whenever Link and everyone first make it to a new island, or the new Hyrule that we see in Spirit Tracks. I think it would be really cool to see, or to have a game to where like an adult Wind Waker Link, an adult Tetra, or like they come across an island or something that is surrounded by a few smaller islands about the size of the traditional island from Wind Waker, like Windfall Island or whatever, and there are people on the island that are kind of in hiding because they were forced out of their village. So maybe there's like 7 or 8 villages across the island, and on each of the smaller islands surrounding it, and you have to like go to each one of those villages and like stop whoever the leader that took it over is, and like once you beat that dungeon, it would be something similar to Majora's Mask when you beat the Snowhead Temple or whatever it was called, and you've seen it completely change from winter to spring, and suddenly all of the Gorons were happy and living peacefully and stuff instead of suffering. So I would like to see something like that, to where as you complete each of these dungeons, those settlements are able to have the villagers come back and repopulate or take back over their village, and you're able to like go there and buy new weapons or upgrades and different armor and clothes and bombs and stuff like that. Sort of like in Breath of the Wild, if when you came across these, like there was a bunch of ruins that you would come across, and there's nothing you could do to rebuild them. So think of something along the lines of Breath of the Wild, but with like once you unlock the tower and you go through and you can take out all of the little bokoblin camps, and once you do that, you see people from different villages coming to repopulate it or whatever, and then that area is now rebuilt into a city or a town like it used to be. Basically, I just want towns and villages in Zelda games. Yeah, that's my long tangent. I'm sorry. I'll leave. Ilya,
No,
what are your ideas? Or I don't know. Sorry.
Well, I was reading the comment section when I might was it had to, so I'm so sorry, because I was like reading the comments, and then I was like, oh shoot, we're answering a question. I didn't hear the question. What was the question?
Oh my gosh. The question is, what if they had made an adult Wind Waker, and what ideas would be put into it? Would it be possible? And so I think Jesse's main point was that he was talking about wanting to add like more villages and such.
Oh yeah. I would love to see that cartoon cell shaded, even though we have seen cell shaded Links, but that specific style of a cell shaded Link as an adult, and also get Epona and stuff. I think the first video I voiced, the one I voiced for winning the competition thing, was I actually had that line where I was like, we could have gotten an adult Toon Link and Epona. Oh. And I remember reading that and going, yeah, wait a minute. I would love to see that, because I bet Epona would be freaking adorable. Toon cell shaded. Like, oh, I can see it. Like, even just little Epona in Majora's Mask, getting to ride her was really cool, because you couldn't, not got enough time. Only as an adult. I don't know, because I'm like, I would like for them to find a bigger land so that we could have Epona somehow, wherever I guess it would be a sequel actually to Phantom Hourglass. It'd be between Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks, because Phantom Hourglass is the same Link, right? As Wind Waker? So, or even if it's not the same exact Link, because Spirit Tracks and Phantom Hourglass look the same, obviously, just an adult version of one of those somewhere in between, then we'd have another adult timeline game. I don't know, I can't think of anything specifically I'd want other than to see an adult Toon Link, and Epona would be super cute and super cool. Yeah. That's all I got.
Alright. Tubes.
I would honestly, like, I wouldn't say so much as, like, seeing, like, Link as an adult in Wind Waker, so much as just seeing another game made in a similar style to Wind Waker. And I was just kind of thinking, like, yes, adult Link riding that talking boat that you befriend. Do you think that adult Link would handle all of the sass that that boat throws at him?
Adult Link would have an axe type weapon and threaten the King of Red Lions with it and be like, shut up or I turn you into firewood.
I thought he was gone after Wind Waker because he went down with Hyrule.
The king did, but I mean, he's like a spirit when that happens anyways.
It's true.
Like, sort of like he is in Breath of the Wild. Yeah, like they're both spirits.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Otherwise, he would have been Tetra's dad.
I guess I saw it as like his spirit being freed, kind of like in Breath of the Wild, where at the end they all look at Zelda and Link from the castle and they're like, okay, we're all good now, bye. Yeah. I don't know, I saw it as that. Same with Ocarina of Time, where they're all Death Mountain.
Yeah, maybe.
That was just my thought, but that would be funny though.
But yeah, that's basically all I have. Give me more Wind Waker stuff. Give me that wicked bomb explosion animation.
Oh,
I like the swirls.
Yeah.
I want that hammer again. The skull hammer.
Did you guys... I posted the trailer a while back for Ni no Kuni 2 on PlayStation 4.
That was a long time ago.
It was... Basically, they took the Wind Waker art style, where, you know, Wind Waker was made for the GameCube, and they basically have the exact same Wind Waker art style, but what it would look like using PlayStation 4 graphics, as opposed to the Wii U, where it just took what the GameCube was and upgraded it a little bit. So it looks really great, and I think a modern day, like if they tried making the Wind Waker art style on the Nintendo Switch, it would look like 10 billion times better, and it already looks really good.
I was gonna say, Ni no Kuni is very anime, like almost kind of like Ghibli feel to it, or Ghibli, however people pronounce that.
Yeah. All right, I guess that's the end of the podcast.
A very short podcast.
I guess when we don't have Daniel, the podcast lasts less than 2 hours. I don't know. Alright, so thank you everyone for watching. If you want to support the channel, please head over to patreon.com/GameOverJesse. Go on YouTube and search for Geek Apprentice. Go to RuneScape and add Chiblima.
Yes, find me on RuneScape. Also, come follow me on Twitch because I am planning on playing Hat in Time next.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I would love to start a Twitch, but capture cards are a lot expensive.
Yeah.
Oh, I just used my computer because and then my wonderful beef gave me a capture card.
Alright, so Ilya, where can people find you?
They can find me on Instagram at IlyaRose_GeekApprentice. And on YouTube, you can look up Ilya Rose, you can look up The Geek Apprentice, but it might be easy to find me just at Ilya Rose. Yeah, I release videos every other Wednesday, so there will be a video this coming Wednesday. And I think there's an announcement at the end of this Wednesday's video and an announcement at the end of the next video on November 7th. There's a lot of announcement endings coming up in the next couple months, so that's good. Do I do anything else? I do voiceovers for GameOverJesse. I haven't done one in a while, I don't think. But there might be one that I'm supposed to have done and I haven't done it yet. Yeah. And if you need voice acting needs, just look up Ilya Rose on Casting Call Club. CastingCallClub.com. I'm on there.
Alright, Tubes. Who are you?
I am Tubes. You can find me on Twitter at Chublima, Instagram at Chublima, and RuneScape, because I'm just gonna throw that in there. Also, like I said, follow me on Twitch. My Twitch is Chublima, except I've added an extra A, so it's more like you're screaming Chublima. And I think that's all I do. And of course, you can find me here once a week on the podcast. And yeah, that's me.
Yeah, alright. So look forward to more videos from Ilya and A Hat in Time from Chiblima. And you can find me, everything is just /GameOverJesse, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever it is, it's probably /GameOverJesse. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, Chiblima. Thank you, Ilya, for joining. And bye.
Hey everyone, it's me again, Ilya Rose. I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching this video. And you know what? If you're a fan of videos like this, you should totally subscribe and give this video a like and comment below to let us know what type of videos you would like to see us create in the future. And if you would really like to support all of us here at the GameOverJesse channel, please consider purchasing a GameOverJesse t-shirt or becoming a Patreon at patreon.com/GameOverJesse, where you can receive many rewards, such as getting shoutouts, having any topic or theory that you select discussed on the podcast or made into its own video, having your question answered, joining on as a guest on the podcast, and playing with us during our Twitch live streams at twitch.tv/GameOverJesse, and much, much more.